It rained. Perfect time to go outside, yo. It's not full. All right, y'all. She came back to the studio. Oh, huh? I just wanted to tell you, Mom, please get me some McDonald's. Okay, that's okay. Woo. My hair. You another one of the people that I need to take a history book and throw it at your face. Are you stupid? What kind of plant do you grow out of your head? She put her to the studio. Oh, what's up, y'all? Man, I was about to sit in the house for a little bit and scroll online on YouTube, bruh, and I saw this video that kind of like rubbed me the wrong way, yo. In this video, this man, this weirdo, this freak, was hanging out at a park trying to kidnap little girls and ended up like running over this little boy as he was trying to prevent him from driving off with his cousin in the car. And it is just the biggest POS ever, bro. It's sickening. I don't understand what's wrong with people. I cannot understand or fathom the amount of depression, sadness, and hate a person has to go through that would cause them to feel like it's okay for them to interrupt somebody else's life, snatch them out of their life, and force them into being a SCX worker for the rest of the day. It's sick, bro. It really is. It's sick. It's really some people that's messed up in the head. It really is. Thank you. What's up? Thank you, thank you. I couldn't scroll anymore after seeing that. It just, and you know what I'm saying, the mom's reaction because the little girl was hanging out with her aunt. Her aunt is a superhero. And she jumped in the car and saved her. And when her mom got there, her mom was obviously angry, and you know what I'm saying, she really wanted to get at him because he's literally trying to snatch her daughter away from her. She was furious. You know what I'm saying? Like any obvious caring parent would. Thank you. Any caring parent would be absolutely, and you know, I have no relation to them, and it bothered me. Like this man is like sick, foul human being, bro, trying to kidnap this little girl, and then she was the second child that he came up to that same park trying to kidnap and ran her cousin over and had the audacity to stand there looking all smug, talking to the cops, talking about I don't want to talk, I want a lawyer, I didn't do that, I don't know what they talk about, baby, and they caught him on camera. Like the utter stupidity, as if he's not like it's video evidence of this man trying to kidnap this little girl and running her cousin over. But let me find something else to talk about. Hey y'all, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. I don't know why my hair be bringing so much controversy. Somebody just came out here trying to insult me behind my hair, bro. Look, just because I don't have dog's hair does not mean that it's a situation where it's something wrong with my hair. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's wrong. Like, dang, y'all act like having locks isn't like it's a natural hairstyle. Nah, man, it's raining, so the sun is kind of like behind the clouds. That's why I'm out here right now. Praise God. Okay, it's still hot though. It's 94 Fahrenheit in here. It's still 94 degrees in the greenhouse, but allegedly outside is 80 something. But it's like raining on and off, which is why I was like, perfect. I'm gonna go outside and sit in the greenhouse and relax. And relax, yo. I woke up early today when they got me and my baby some pizza. It took like, you know what I'm saying? It took a little nap after eating. And now I'm just sitting out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to relax. Thank you. Thank you. Don't get it twisted. I don't buy straight hair. Over the course of 35 years, I've had so many different hairstyles. When I was younger, I used to get a perm. And I think my mom started me getting perms when I was like in elementary school. And I used to get like little roller sets. And then I went from roller sets to braids. Then I went from braids to the wrapping goals. And I went from the wrapping goals to wearing wigs. And then after wigs, I graduated and they came out with lace fronts, and I started doing the lace fronts. And then I decided, you know what I'm saying, to lock my hair up. And my hair was natural underneath the lace fronts. I did that for years. But I love it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I do have me a wig and a lace front in the house that I wore, I would say a few weeks ago because I wanted to do something different. But in reality, I love my hair, yo. I really do. And it's been a long journey of me trying to get my hair, you know what I'm saying, working on my hair and getting the length to where I want it to be. Because when I locked my hair up, my hair was like down here, and then it shrunk to like my shoulder height. And I was like, dang. But you know what I'm saying, now it's like down my back, and I'm absolutely delightful and happy. And you know what I'm saying, I really am. You said it's been raining in New Orleans. Whew. Baby, I guess this whole little southern area is getting Why is y'all out here asking me these ridiculous? I'm just gonna put y'all in time out and keep pushing. Okay, I'm not even going to acknowledge the stupidity. Thank you. Hey, what's up? How you doing out there in Brazil? I feel like this whole southern area, I guess, is getting rain today. It's been hot, like scorching hot. It's literally felt like the devil himself has been raining like a heat wave up on Houston, and today it feels a tad bit better. Woo. Okay, they getting blocked. Coming over here playing with me, bro. I don't know what they got going on, bro. Leave. Who I ain't got time for it. You don't even ask people questions like that at a bar. Hey, what's up? You don't even ask somebody that when you sitting at a bar and they got a drink in their hand. What is wrong with people? I'm assuming y'all is teenagers, bro, and y'all bored. It's like, what you got going on? I'm too old for the shenanigans. You said they gotta be water in their cup, and this what it is. It's the water in this one. But I don't care what I'm sipping on. I ain't finna deal with that nonsense. See, baby, that's not playing with them. What does it even matter? Like, what is even the point of me answering that question? It's not like I'm gonna ever see them in person, or are we gonna ever be like, what is the point? That's stupid. I'm not gonna sit back here and answer no questions like that. That's not what we all back here. I'm sitting out here chilling, relaxing, and minding my business in a shirt that say "Golden Child of the Most High God," and they sit up here asking me ridiculous. Stop playing with me. Find somebody else to play with. Mm-hmm. You said they see some pretty chocolate and tried me. Oh, thank you. Thank you for calling me pretty, but I ain't trying to sit back here and talk about that. Amen. All praise to Elohim, the Most High God. Man, I'm just trying to sit back here and chill and relax and mind my business. I wouldn't even ask, like I said, I wouldn't even answer them kind of questions at no dang part. Look at you like you crazy. What? Be like, what are you talking about? What? Where are you coming from with this nonsense, bro? Who even asks that? I know you under 20. I think I'm gonna full blown ignore and avoid any club, bro. That is like not 25 and up at this point on because I don't have time. I don't have time. That's trying to give me a headache. It stress me out. Dang, I was not expecting it to be this hot. The sun ain't even shining and it's still okay. It feel better with the fans like that though. Hopefully it stay like that. Oh, I believe that's what we have. So what y'all got going on, man? It's so dang. It's hot, but the sun ain't shining. I don't know if the sun finna come out tonight. I think it is supposed to come out later on, possibly. I'm kind of happy I'm able to be out here this early. No, it says it's not supposed to come out. It says it's supposed to be cloudy all day. That's what they say allegedly. Hey, what's up, Gustav? Can I park? What? Can I park what? What are you talking about? Like an actual car? Of course I can park a car. You going to work on your nails this weekend? That's what's up. You said you came in to chill and shower and wait till later. I feel you. I don't even know what you mean by that. What's your name? Johnny? John? I don't know what you mean by that. But what's up? What's going on? Hey, what's up, Gustav? Man, it is like I'm trying to relax and chill. I'm gonna say something good. Why would you even want that? That is so disgusting. You being put in time out too. What is y'all on? I don't know, Teresa. What's up? Hey, what's up, Colleen? You said hi, John lady. It's a Star Bar baked pen. Star Bar and it's strawberry colada. It tastes like a drink. One of the drinks that I actually need to avoid in real life because it has vodka in it, but it's good. You have an L bar blueberry. That's what's up. I typically get the ones that are pink, but I will sometimes, if I have no other choice, get the other ones though. You know what I'm saying? They have other flavors that are like that are different that I like. But due to the fact that it lasts so long, I really prefer it to be my favorite color. You said I have a nice voice. Thank you. You from India? Hey, blessings to India. Hey, what's up, Sky? I'm doing all right. Sitting out here chilling, hanging out, sipping on my little drink and looking at my plants, trying to see how they doing too, low key. I was a little bit concerned, but they out here chilling. I guess since it's not as sunny as it was yesterday, they okay. They still content from yesterday. Hey, what's up, Adul? No, I don't. I'm on the hey, what is it called? A hiatus from that right now. We ain't even bothering with it at the moment. You said trying to clear the mind. Not really. I just feel like if you at this point I can't really afford to just be spending my money on that right now. And it's not a necessity to where I'm not gonna survive if I don't have it. So I just don't have it and I'm not dealing with it. Thank you. It ain't no need for me to like spend my money on something that you know what I'm saying? I'm not it's not something that I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I just gotta have it, and if I don't have it, I'm gonna be trying to steal or something like that so I can get it. It's okay. I'll be alright. Exactly. It ain't going nowhere. They still got dispensaries open. One right up the street. If I just gotta have it, yeah. But I'm okay. I don't want to be. I don't want to be in a position to where I need something. So I go on hiatuses all the time. I go on hiatuses. I'm on a hiatus from cigarettes right now. I'm vaping. And you know what I'm saying? I'm on a hiatus from tobacco and that. I'm just chilling. Allowing my body to do its thing because, you know what I'm saying? Our body heals on its own. I was talking about that the other day. You know what I'm saying? If you give your lungs the opportunity to, they can heal themselves. So if you are constantly like indulging in certain things, it's like you are not even giving your body the opportunity that it needs to even attempt to heal itself. It's like you kind of prevent it from doing it. So I go on hiatuses. Sometimes I go on hiatuses from drinking too. You know what I'm saying? Or switch the drink up or something like that. Yeah, too much of anything can hurt you. So I like to try to, you know what I'm saying? Chill, relax, and just vibe. Yeah. And I don't never want to be in a position to where I just gotta have something like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why it's a lot of people out here really messed up in the world because they get like really caught up on certain things and it becomes a habit and it becomes a necessity and it's like scary how some people really allow certain things to control their life and it's crazy. Yeah. Dang it, that's not what I was thinking of. What? Okay, I understand why they blocked that message. I ain't finna have no. I'm 35 years old. Why in the world would I ask you to come out here and do a dang circumcision? I'm not interested in a dang circumcision. You know, well, I don't just use it to be out of my mind, anyways. I do have, you know, certain things going on. I got metal in my foot and metal in my knee, so I'm always like dealing with some sort of pain. But at the same time, just like I was saying the other day, when I was in therapy, my therapist warned me that even though I can go and get pain medicine at any time, because any doctor is going to look at how many injuries I've had on my legs and they're going to give me pain medicine. However, simultaneously, if I get like to where I'm dependent upon stuff that is going to like alleviate my pain, then I'm going to be hooked on it for the rest of my life. And that's not good. So I prefer to tough it out and you know it doesn't bother me as much as it did at first. So even though that's natural and I appreciate that it's natural, I still don't want to be in a position to where I just gotta have it every day all day. I don't want to be stuck on nothing. I don't want that kind of like that's not the kind of life that I ever saw for myself. And you know what I'm saying. And that's just no, I'm not showing my feet, and that's just what it is. And that's what a lot of people have said. You know what I'm saying? That's what she was saying. Some people end up getting addicted to pain medicine, and that's not good. You know what I'm saying? At all. I'd rather, you know what I'm saying? If anything, I would rather use the natural way to deal with the pain. But even when it comes to that, it makes you sleepy. If you actually like using it for pain, that means that you're not using sativa, you're using the other one, indica. And indica is gonna make you drowsy, it's gonna make you sleepy, it make you not want to do nothing. All you want to do is kind of like BS all day long. And I don't want to be stuck on something like that. I have things to do. I have a life to live. I don't want to just be sitting in the house staring at the wall all day. And because of that, I kind of chill on it every now and again. I'm not gonna just sit there, you know what I'm saying, on that all day long. Like, I can't. I can't. Yeah, I try my best to live a high quality life. I try my best to. I'm not trying to be all that. So I'm just, I almost feel like sometimes it can make you okay with doing absolutely nothing. And, you know what I'm saying? It's cool every now and again. But to be like that on a daily basis, for me, I don't want to do that. And I for sure, like I said, I don't want to be stuck on it, bro. I'm not trying to be like Smokey was on Friday, bro. Well, he didn't, you know what I'm saying, messed up his life and his friend life by, you know what I'm saying, going through the whole this sat at the house BSing all day long, bro. Nah, we ain't got time for that. He had so many other things that he needed to. He needed to get his car fixed indefinitely. He could have did more to help his mom out. He could have been doing so much with his life, yo. And just the fact that Big Worm trusted him enough to, you know what I'm saying, to front him something and he BS'd it, man. I would be like, low key, if you think about it that way, I would have been mad too, bro. It's the principle, Smokey. In my younger days, would I date a guy that's financially unstable? In my younger days, I did, in fact, date guys that were financially unstable. I just finished dating a guy that was financially unstable. Low key, low key. I don't want that right now. But tell her I said thank you. I just finished dating a guy that was financially unstable. No, I left him because he was financially unstable and then had the audacity to also be a cheater. Not only was he financially unstable, he was cheating on me on top of that. And making me highly upset. And then, you know what I'm saying? The way he was moving and the way he was acting, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really preferred to be with her than me. So I just got out the way because ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know. I guess that's his preference. Should a woman date a man with a high body count? How old are y'all? You said, oh Lord, not both. Okay. How old are y'all with these questions? I suppose if that's what he owed, I guess. Man, I know some men that will turn down their wife to go sleep with a woman like that's, you know what I'm saying, that his friend's about to run through. So I ain't trying to hear that. You said my ex-boyfriend sucked at the game Connect 4. Maybe, I don't know. I never seen him play Connect 4. I guess maybe he did. I suppose. Possibly. He for sure sucked that game because it ain't no way in the world that he was expecting me to stay there and he sitting up there texting somebody in my face. He lost his mind. You try to figure out if you should stay with a guy that has 3 baby mamas and 5 kids. Ooh. And he can't pay his own bills because of all that comes with him. Bless it, Lord. Bless it, Lord, baby. I guess it sound like you was sharing him. Okay, I guess. sharing him with his baby mamas, yo. Even though I know that's not always the case. Sometimes it really do just be about the kids, but dang it. Oh, it is the shit, baby. Mm-mm. I feel like that depends. Because sometimes, hey, what's up? Sometimes it could be a situation where he just, you know what I'm saying, trying to do his best. You can't control who you end up having kids by. And if he's treating you good and he not disrespecting you, I don't see, you know what I'm saying, why you would concern yourself with the other women. Now, if it's a situation where he is openly having full-blown relationships with his baby mamas or it's something else going on with it, then I would be questionable. But I can't say, I wouldn't knock a man for being responsible and actually trying to take care of his responsibilities, as Tommy would say, and you know what I'm saying, try to take care of his kids and help his baby moms out, because that means that he a responsible, he a stand-up guy. Because some of these men try to they act like they don't have no kids and they don't know who she is, they don't know what she talking about, and they literally will carry on their whole life without even seeing their kids or spending time with them and nothing, bro. So I mean, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, it's a pick your poison kind of world out here, bro. I don't know if it actually sounds like he might be a good guy, so I ain't gonna tell you to leave. I ain't gonna hate. I ain't gonna tell you to leave. He might be a good guy. I would rather be with somebody that, if he didn't have his responsibilities, he could take care of everything, but the reason that he can't is because he is actually being a good man. I don't know. I feel like that hit different. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody that can't take care of it because, you know what I'm saying, he just like an awful man, bro. I don't know. I feel like that's a tough question. And due to the fact that I only know what you telling me, I feel like I can't even really speak on it like that. Now, me personally, I don't like dealing with baby mamas. I don't. I don't. I don't like it. I don't like the drama of it. I don't like the energy of it. I just don't. I feel like it's too much for me. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If it's a situation where he don't have no relationship with the woman and he just there for his kids, that's a whole different vibe and it's a whole different situation. I don't know, sis. I don't even know what to say about that. He said he can't take care of his new life that he trying to build with you. I don't know. I don't even know what to say, because I don't want it to be a situation where I say, well, if you're not happy, dip. And then, you know, along the line, you start missing him and you get out in a single world and you find that you can't find somebody that you actually want to be with. I don't know. Can I tree pose? I can do several different yoga positions. I used to study yoga back in the day. Now I don't study yoga no more, but I do stretch every now and again. Right, in the midst of working out, I do Pilates at this point. I like to use the what are they called? The stretching, the resistance bands, and the weights and all that kind of stuff. Can I demonstrate? I cannot, because I'm sitting in my chair and I'm sipping on my drink, and this is not, it's not even enough space for me really to do any of that out here. I don't feel like it. It's hot enough, and I have all the excuses. Usually a fit check, I have on one of my what are they called? My merch t-shirts and some shorts. Okay, my merchandise. Okay, StaR's.com. I have a merchandise shirt on and some shorts. That's what I got in my little gold jewelry to go with it. You said hello, danger girl. I don't know if you try to say I'm in danger or I'm dangerous, but hey, what's up? How you doing? But y'all know about that. I ain't leave my ex because he couldn't make enough money. I left him because he was playing too many games And then on top of that, BS it around. You know what I'm saying? The moment that he decided to buy, where are you living from, Danger Girl? I don't understand what that means. But it's the fact of everything he had going on, he was being so dang disrespectful. I feel like he wanted me to break up with him, to be honest. And you know what I'm saying? Regardless if it was consciously or subconsciously, I feel like he definitely wanted me to break up with him. Because otherwise, I cannot fathom the reason as to why he was moving the way that he was moving and doing the things that he was doing. But if you're just talking about a man paying child support, I don't even know how to say that. That ain't really doing too much. Oh, my head itching. Thank you. Thank you. You said my hair and my nails are very nice. Thank you very much. And what you saying? You from Africa? Or you said I'm African? You from Africa? Or you try to call me African? I'm from America. You said I got, and then you talking about I got some too much old and drink. What? What I'm supposed to be out here in the tank top or something like that? I already got on shorts. It's hot. To be honest, I don't know. I might agree with it is kind of hot out here, but it ain't finna be no. I ain't finna be on live stream with a bikini on unless I got the pool light, and we ain't pulling the pool light because it's raining. Are you in the Indian Army? That's cool. Hey, what's up? What part of Jamaica you from? What y'all got going? What y'all weather looking like out here? Out there. I said out here. What y'all weather looking like? You in Kingston? Oh, hey. What's up, Kingston? What kind of weather y'all got going on out there? It's rainy out here and it's all dark and gloomy outside. I don't know why you keep on calling me Danger. I'm really confused as to why you keep saying that. What's up, South Carolina? Peter Pablo. I don't know what that means. You in North Carolina? What's up? I don't know why you keep on calling me Danger Girl. You think I'm dangerous? If I was, do you think I would say it on here? I might be. I might be. forgot to bring my straw. I had my straw here yesterday. I remember. You talking about Petey Pablo from North Carolina? From the video. Petey Pablo, I think I remember a few of his songs from back in the day. Hey, what's up? Said my husband and baby. Was trying to say my baby and my husband are dangerous. I'm confused. Hey, what's up? How you doing? It Daddy by Peter Pablo. I never heard of that. I never heard of It Daddy by Peter Pablo. I know Big Daddy by Nicki Minaj. Yo chick called me Big Daddy. Said that I'm Big Daddy. When I hit the line, I get the big. I'll get the little man. I go and get the Big Daddy. Big face rolling. That's the Big Daddy. I don't know, but I don't know the song you talk about by Peter Pablo. Now I have heard some music by Peter Pablo, but that's not it. And I don't even really remember the songs like that. I'm finna look him up. Since we mentioning him, let me see. So I can see what songs I do know. Okay, he made the song Freak a Leak. Baby, I think I was in middle school when that song came out. I was in middle school or like, you know what I'm saying? Middle school, high school when that song came out. With that Freak a Leak, that was back in the Lil Jon era. To the window, to the wall, to the wall. I remember they started requesting those songs at my high school and everybody started dancing and the principal shut it down. He said, no more hip hop. Baby, he shut it down. Man, he shut it down so quick. Man, that was hilarious. We talked about that for weeks. He came out of his office all the way down to the cafeteria to shut it down immediately and stood there. He stayed. We had rumors that, you know what I'm saying, he never left his office. He would literally sit there. He would come outside even when we would have what would they call the little celebration before the football game. He wouldn't even come down for that. He would walk outside the balcony of his office and look down and wave and then go right back in there, bro. This man came out of his office into the cafeteria and shut the music down. And I think he started telling them to play 80s music and like 80s, 70s, and 80s music. He ruined, I don't know what it was. It was some kind, it was like either a spring flea, it was something like that. And it was like a little a dance that we had at the high school, man. Baby, they played that song right there and a few other songs, and the principal came downstairs and shut the whole thing down. He said, oh no. He was like, not on my watch. Hey, what's up? Oh, I ain't saying that the 80s music was bad. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, as somebody, I'm a 90s kid, you know what I'm saying, that graduated in 09, it was definitely a situation where everybody was like, It was like, take it. I feel you. I feel you. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with 80s music, bro. I'm saying that it was a situation where we was on a whole different vibe and he came down there and shut the music down and changed the whole energy of the party and what was going on. I feel you. And it's not to say that they aren't amazing musicians. It's to say we went from dancing. It was, you know what I'm saying? Like Nelly is getting hot. It was, everybody was sweating. Everybody was hot. Everybody was dancing. Everybody was having a good time. And we went from dancing and having a good time to, you know what I'm saying, love songs. And we kind of like, once again, I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. But it was a situation where, you know what I'm saying, a group of teenagers that, you know, was having a good time dancing to the music, and he shut it down. He did. The Gap Band, I still do love the Gap Band and the SOS Band and Aretha Franklin and all that. I do. I listen to them from time to time when I'm in the mood for it. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. At that point in time, we was not in the mood, bro. It's not to say that we don't love those bands. I'm pretty sure if my classmates were to pop up on this live stream right now, they would be, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, those bands are great. They're awesome. They're wonderful. But at that point in time, we wasn't trying to hear that. We wasn't trying to hear that at that point. Yeah, Carlos, I feel like you're not going to come into understanding what I'm saying. But that's fine. Anyways, he came down there and shut our little party down, bro, and changed the whole vibe of the party. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? It was a situation where our school, you know what I'm saying? I guess he felt like it went from, because our school is located like in River Oaks and etc. So it was kind of like, he was like, oh no, we not finna have these kids dancing to this. Oh no, he shut it down on me. He was like, nah, bro. He was upset. He was not feeling it. Everybody was dancing. Everybody of all races was in there getting down to the music that was playing. He shut it down and turned the whole party upside down. But it was cool. It was a time. It was a time. I'm doing all right. How you doing? I'm doing all right. I feel like we still had fun though. You know what I'm saying? But it is kind of like, man, we was having fun. He came down there and shut the music down. Back in the day, did I like more standard time? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by standard time? Oh, no, I never heard of standard time. And I wasn't really around during that time per se. I just know of their music through my parents. And the artist that I really appreciate by Prince that was like one of my favorite was Vanity Six. I love me some Vanity Six. You know what I'm saying? I like that love his project. She was his project. I liked her. I felt like her music was a whole vibe. I did a cosplay as her some years back when I was still modeling. I did a cosplay as Vanity. But I feel like she was a whole vibe back in the day. I think she did. I think she did pass away, but I could be wrong. I think she passed away young, but let me look it up. Okay, since I do have a phone sitting in my lap. Yeah, Vanity, Denise Matthews was in The Last Dragon and Action Jackson. She survived she almost had an OD, but she eventually ended up passing away at 57 in 2016. And the other members, it seemed like they may still be living. It's like Brenda Bennett was in a few. She made some albums. What are they? Solo jazz albums, and the other one, she was background vocals for Prince, and she eventually just stepped away from the music industry. But Vanity ended up passing away. Like the lead singer ended up passing away at 57. Nah, it wasn't drugs. She almost did, but she ended up surviving that. It was something else. You said I'd still be saying, yes, I do. Oh, from Chris Cross. Yeah, one of the little boys from Chris Cross passed away. That was a long time ago. He got sick. I know about that. It was really sad. Even though it was kind of before my time, but not exactly. But he passed away young. Hey, what's up? I don't know what you mean by that in-law end. I'm confused. Oh, shoot. Okay, I just fact checked it. But did y'all know that Prince did the female vocals for the person answering the phone in Vanity Six song If a Girl Answers? That was my favorite song by them, by the way. But he did the female vocals for the person answering the phone in a high pitched voice. He answered in a high pitched voice. So, hey, what's up? Thank you. But that's the song that I used as the lyrics for my cosplay. I wonder if I can find a picture from it. I know it was a long time ago. I ended up scrolling through Instagram for hours trying to find it. But we gonna see. We gonna put forth effort and see if I can find it. Was this it? No. Dang. Mm, you said, "Do I remember you?" You was on my live stream a while back, right? Dang. I'm trying to find it, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can find it when I did Vanity Six. Dang, is it really this far back, or did I pass it up and not even realize it? I might have took it off of here. No, I don't think it's this thing for a bit. Oh yeah, here you go. Y'all see me cosplaying as Vanity. Baby, I said if a girl answers, don't hang up, okay? And then I said, now who can tell me if it was Prince or Morris Day? Now I know it was Prince. It is. Oh, it was so cute. And then my throwback from my 23rd birthday. Baby, I still suspect that this I got pregnant with my son. With my 23rd birthday. Because I for sure was pregnant. 2 months after that, I was, ooh. He snuck up on me. Whew. Get the rest of this. Got to take all this. This is trash out of my main greenhouse. But yeah, I remember you. I remember most people that be on my live stream chatting with me. At least I try to. Lucky about to look that song up so I can listen to it later. Dang, they don't have it on. They don't have it on Apple Music. Tisk. I guess I have to listen to it on YouTube. What y'all doing? What y'all got going on? Hey, what's up, New York? You in New York? That's what's up. What part of New York you from? Oh, Yonkers, New York. My bad. You said let you put a rag on it. Oh, y'all silly, yo. Man, you talking about let me put a ring? You never know. I might be crazy, bro. What y'all got going on? What's the weather like in New York right now? It's rainy and hot out here. You said not put a ring on it. Yeah. It's rainy and hot out here. What's the weather like where y'all at? It's 90 degrees and y'all doing the cookout. Oh, that sound live. That sound live. We can't really. It's like it's raining. Like how do you say sporadically? Okay, the beer getting to me. It's raining sporadically, so it's like you could try, but I don't know if it's gonna work out to do a cookout out here right now because the rain is just coming and go. I can hear the thunder clouds, but the rain haven't just poured down. I brought my umbrella out here. I don't know if I'm gonna end up using it or not. And say we supposed to get 50% chance to rain. I wouldn't mind because that would mean my beans get that, you know what I'm saying, extra nutrients. But at the same time, it might frustrate me a little bit because I just gave them nutrients yesterday. But it is what it is. I don't have to worry about watering them tomorrow if it do rain. So it's a win. Yeah, I don't know. You win some, you lose some. Said you hear me? Yeah. Yeah. We gonna see. We gonna see if it actually rain enough for me to be able to skip watering for a little while. Ironically, even though some of my plants are in the greenhouse, typically when it rains, somehow they end up getting water too. So they be alright for the most part. So we gonna see. Hey, what's up? What's the weather like in Turkey? I'm trying to see so don't try to see what the weather is like everywhere. It is just I'm glad that it cooled off a little bit. And it did exactly what I was talking about, I think, last night. Like it's been unbearably hot. And it's still hot, it's still warm, but it's not so hot that it's unbearable. Uh, Thank you, Real. But we'll see. Hopefully it rains so my plants can get their little water and their nutrients and whatnot from the I don't know what it is about rainwater. Like they actually thrive in rainwater. It like makes them happy. It helps them to grow. So it would be nice. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I do enjoy it when it rains. And I like sitting out here when it rains too, because you can hear the raindrops fall on top of the greenhouse and roll down the side. It's like really peaceful. It's really calming. But I don't know. Well, it don't look like it rained already. Or I just saw a lightning strike. Y'all hear it? I know y'all heard that. Y'all heard the lightning. There you go. Come on, Jehovah Jireh. I love it with a rain. It sounds like it set a few people car alarms off. I feel like all the lizards and the frogs is hiding. I guess they in a little chill spot because it's gonna rain. Y'all know most animals know it's gonna rain before we do. That's just like if you ever in an area that receives like that gets tsunamis and stuff like that, the way you could tell that it's about to be a tsunami is not exactly by the water itself, but when you see no birds nowhere in sight, when you don't see any fish by the water and all the animals have started to go back into the ocean and the birds have disappeared, bruh, run. Okay, run. Get to safety immediately. If you see the birds leave the beach, you as well need to leave the beach, bro. Animals know what's gonna happen before it happens. That's stuff that I learned, you know what I'm saying, about, you know what I'm saying, animals and the weather. It's so weird, but it's true. You know, typically they try to get out of the way. And you know what I'm saying? They try to get out of harm's way and they can tell in other ways when something is about to happen. It's like they just know, yo. It's like they just know to leave or they just know to move from that area to somewhere else. But yeah, I have noticed for the most part the lizards that dipped. I don't know where they went. I don't know if they like chilling underneath the plants or where they at, but they is not hanging out like they usually do because it's been a rain. I wonder where they go. I'm finna look that up while I'm sitting here with my phone in my lap. Oh yeah. Okay, so it says that frogs actually like to be out in the water because they like being wet and they tend to actively go out and hunt. And sometimes they go out and look for mates or whatever. But if it's going to be a violent rainstorm or something like that, they go and hide under logs and under leaves and stuff. So they probably either like outside or they underneath the leaves over here. And lizards, they hide. So they probably hiding underneath the pots and they hiding like underneath the plants and stuff to get away from the rain. And it say they remain completely still to conserve their energy until the sun return. Okay, so that makes sense why I don't see any of the lizards. They like, oh, here go one. What's up, Fred? I was just reading up on y'all. Well, I guess they are kind of underneath shelter because it's a greenhouse, right? Yeah. But anyways, they typically try to get out of the rain because they already cold blooded. So they try to stay in a spot where they not gonna get wet and they hide from the rain. I probably need to start bringing some of my pots that I'm not using out here so that they can have a little place to hide. Low key. Thank you. I'm sipping on some beer. Okay, that's literally you said that's the baby bacon weather. That's exactly what it say the frogs be doing. Yeah, it say the frogs is out in the rain and the lizards, like literally, they would be trying to be up under here because the greenhouse is gonna keep them warm. It's like providing the shelter from the rain, and they probably gonna be hiding like in little. I need to bring some pots out here so they can have somewhere to chill. I have some. Y'all know, like the clay pipes. I have a few clay pipes, and I have some ceramic pipes that I don't use because they don't have any drainage holes. So I might start putting them around in little spots around here so that the lizards and the frogs can have little places that they can duck off to. I might eventually do that. I guess I'll have to dig them out of my boxes in the garage, but that'll be a project for me. Either today, not today, so possibly tomorrow. I'll bring the pots out here so that they can have some little hiding spots and places that they can go and just duck it around. I'm gonna have to suck it somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I feel like that'll make them happy and content. And one of them popped out on me, yo. As soon as I looked up where y'all was hiding, bro, you pulled up. What's up? What's going on? Hey, what's up? I already have this thing over here. It's really supposed to be a bird water. It's supposed to be for birds, but I leave it inside my greenhouse because I assume that the lizards. I know the lizards can get to it because they can hop on top of the leaves and just crawl over there. Now I don't know with the frogs, but they should be able to too because their hands is sticky and they should be able to climb up here and get to the water if they need to. But for the most part, it rains so much in Houston that they probably all right. They probably good. And then if it don't rain, I water the plants. So, but still, I do have water out here for them. But I think I might bring some of my pots that are unused out here so they can have somewhere to like dip off and live in and actually have like little houses and whatnot. Try to provide a habitat for my little friends that's out here hunting the slugs down, yo. But you ain't lying. This is that cuddle weather. The frogs got the right idea. I guess it's just that perfect cuddle weather to sit out somewhere and cuddle up with somebody and find something to watch on the television, yo. It's perfect. I did took me a good long nap throughout, you know what I'm saying, I would say the mid part of the day. After I had some my pizza, I had a couple slices of pizza and I took me a nap. I was tired while watching The Ladies Man. Y'all know that movie? That movie be having me rolling. But anywho, I watched that until I fell asleep and woke up to a whole different movie and decided to come out here and chill on live with y'all for a little bit. Sip on my little beer so I get ready to go back in the house. Man, hold on. You cannot grab on some plant over there because then I won't be able to walk around the greenhouse, bro. I'm gonna need you to grab onto something over here. It went right back over there too. No, you not clutching up your head. Grab on. There you go. Grab on right there. There you go. Let me help you. Hey, what's up? Trying to help my cucumber plant grab on to another plant on this side of the greenhouse, because if it tried, what it's trying to do is come over here. It is already taking over this whole end of the greenhouse, and if it come on this side, I'm not even gonna be able to walk through here and give it and the other plants water, and that ain't good. But I guess it's gonna start going that way. We gonna see. It's leaning down and looking upset like I'm bothering it by trying to get it to go the other way. Hey, what's up? Hey, Pamela. Hey, Isaac. It's starting to look sad. Like I'm messing up his vibe. I ain't trying to mess up your vibe. Just grab hold on the other side of the greenhouse, friend. Whew. I can't believe I got full off of 2 slices of pizza and I still feel full. Hey, what's up? What y'all got going on? Where y'all at? What's the weather like? What's the vibes? What y'all got going? What y'all got planned for y'all Saturday? What time is it? What's the vibes? What y'all got going on over there? You said bread will do that to you, okay? I'm still full. My baby did put another order in, and my mama went to Mickey D's to get him something else to eat. I don't know, man. I don't know how he do it, but I get it, the age difference, and he is kind of growing like at a rapid speed. When he first got here this summer, he was like a little bit under, or I think right at the top of my, like he was right the same height as me, and now he looking over me. My baby taller than me now, y'all. You at work in Ohio? Oh, that's what's up. I've been up there before. I've been to what is it called? Toledo, Ohio. I've been to dang, what's the name of that? The city that I think it's the one that ain't Cat Williams from Ohio, the big one of the big cities up there. I forgot the name of it, but I've been there, and I've been to I forgot the other place. I forgot the name of it. Was it Cleveland? I don't want to say it was Cleveland and it wasn't. But I've been to a few places in Ohio. Ohio is cool. Ohio is the first time, I think I was in my 20s, and I went to a party out there and I started talking and I realized that I had an exit. I had no idea that I had an exit until I went up there. And I guess like my country exit was so obvious. And I couldn't turn it off. You said Cleveland, Akron, which one? No, it wasn't. It wasn't Cleveland. It was what was the name of that city? All I remember is that it was at nighttime when I had passed through, and it was like big, huge buildings. I forgot the name of it. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up and see. Cincinnati. Okay, Cincinnati. I've been to Cincinnati, Ohio. And he said he was raised in Dayton. That might have been where I was at, but I don't remember. But I've been to Cincinnati, and I've been to another town in Ohio. I forgot the name of it, and I've been to Toledo, Ohio. See, I didn't get to go to that part. I didn't get to go to. That would be nice. I'm gonna have to go back and visit just to see that y'all have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Football Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's from Cincinnati. I've been to Cincinnati, and I've been to I think I have been to Dayton, and I've been to because the name sounds so familiar, so I might have actually been to Dayton too, and I've been to Toledo, Ohio. It's cool. I like it. I feel like Cincinnati is so pretty. I remember passing by a huge stadium that they have out there, and it was all lit up, and all it was like it was really cool. I liked it. I know I ate at some of y'all restaurants. I tried White Castle while I was there, and then I tried some of y'all fish while I was there. Y'all catfish tastes completely different from the catfish that's out here. Even though it wasn't bad, it just tastes different. I wasn't expecting it. But I guess that's the difference between the catfish that's out here in the swamps and the catfish that's out there, freshwater fish. But it's cool. I liked it. I had fun. Hey, what's up, Thurman? Happy Saturday to you too. How you doing? What you got going on your Saturday? Hey, how you doing? And thank you. You said you relaxing in the clouds. That's what's up. What's up, kid? How you doing? What you got going on, kid? I'm cool, chilling, waiting on the rain to start pouring down so I can hear the rain pour down on my greenhouse. What's up, Sean? How you doing? You said what kind of tattoo I have on? It's a cherry that one of the cherries have a bite, like somebody bit one of the cherries taken out of it, and it's dripping like it just got rinsed off, and it say juicy. I got this tattoo years ago. I think I was like 19, 20 years old when I got this. This was one of my birthday tattoos. I used to get tattoos every year for my birthday. I don't know, I haven't got one in a minute, but I used to get a tattoo every year for my birthday. And at this point, I got several different tattoos. I got about, shoot, I didn't lost count again. Somebody asked me this the other day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12 tattoos. Thank you, Sean. One love to you too. Peace and blessings. Yeah, I got 12 tattoos. I might get some more. I still want to get my baby name, but at this point, I'm going to probably change it from what I was going to get. I was going to get Winnie the Pooh, but at this point, he don't even like Winnie the Pooh, so I'm probably going to get something else. I think he told me he would prefer for me to get Mickey Mouse. Woo! Says you 45. That's what's up, Sean. I think he said he wanted me to get Mickey Mouse, but he might change it at this point. I think I'm just gonna get what I want. But anywho, I was planning to get his name as a sleeve, yo. I already know that's gonna be big money. That's gonna be dang near $200 tattoo. So once I have it like that, I'll be able to go ahead and get that tattoo. It is. I absolutely love it. I love it when it rains because it's like such it's what is it called? ASMR, when it starts raining and you can hear it pouring down the rain house. Hopefully I ain't miss it. It's still thundering out here, so hopefully the rain is gonna come. You want a cute Hello Kitty tattoo? I got a couple of them. One on my foot. What's this over here? Can y'all see it? Hello Kitty, and she's smoking on my foot. The other one covered up, so you wouldn't be able to see it. But I got one on my foot, and I got another one. I got 2 Hello Kitty tattoos. I might end up getting another Hello Kitty too, but I'm determined for my son's name to be my next one. He said it's playful and girly. Thank you. I mean, I'm cool. How you doing? Thank you. You said my feet are beautiful. Thank you. Say you love the pink. Thank you. And I hate that for you too. You said your boyfriend cheated on you. It's always annoying, yo. I don't know why men have a hard time being faithful. Well, some of them do. Hey, what's up, Gang Ping? Thank you, Sean. I think some men are just lustful, and some men are just jerks like this, whoever this person is that just ran up into the conversation. Thank you. You said you like my feet. So that's why I don't like showing my feet on here, y'all. Y'all start asking me to show my feet and stuff. This this is not that kind of channel. But thank you. Uh, I try to keep them cute. I need to do a pedicure. I'll probably do a pedicure either tomorrow or the sometime next week. But I'll be right back, y'all. Let me go get my package from outside. He said baby lotion is good for the skin. It is. Even though I don't use it. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. Let me jump to the other side. All right, y'all. I'm back. Ooh, baby. I gotta take the trash out of here. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, what's up? Hey, you okay? Okay. All right. I'll just check it on you. I'll talk to you when I come back inside, okay? Mwah. Oh, I am not a feet model. Ah, that is so funny. I am not a feet model. I just so happen to show the tattoo on my foot. Oops, I'm sitting on my back. I knew that was gonna happen. My back's all the way in my chair at this point. What y'all got going on? What y'all doing? Man, I came out here to listen to the rain, and I have a feeling it's not even gonna rain. Man. Let me see. Let me look at the weather. I think I missed it. The show did. Rats. We'll have to try again tomorrow. Hey, what's up? Hey, Cheyenne, how you doing? It's cool. It's gonna carry on being a cloudy day. It looks like. You good? That's what's up, man. I want to go shopping, y'all. I really do. I want to go shopping. I just want to go shopping. I don't care if it's just to a thrift store. I want to go shopping. I want some clothes. That's good. What y'all got going on y'all Saturdays? I've been sitting at the house chilling. I went and got me and my baby some pizza earlier, and then I took me a nap after I ate. Now I'm out here hanging with y'all, trying to relax. I was trying to catch the rain. I like the way the rain sound on the greenhouse. It sounds really nice. But I think I missed it. I think I was asleep while it was raining, and then I came out after the rain already stopped. Said, can you be my moderator? As soon as I figure out how to make someone a moderator. Thank you, Berlin. I don't think I can show that though. Thank you, Sylvester. I don't know how to do it, yo. You said I got it. What you talking about? The last comment that you put on here. make you one once I figure it out, though. I can't say I promised it to a few other people, so I gotta make them moderators too. But once I figure it out, I'll make all y'all, you know what I'm saying? I think it's about 3 different people that have asked me to be moderators on here. So I do need help because it do be people on here like wilding. It be people out here wilding, yo, for real, for real. You said I look like a barrel of fun, the life of the party. Thank you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. What y'all got going on? What y'all doing on y'all Saturday, man? I'm upset. Well, I'm not upset, but I'm a little sad that I missed the rain, man. I wanted to come out here while it was raining. I guess I'll catch it tomorrow. I'll try. I'm gonna put forth effort to come out here tomorrow while it's raining. But we'll see because you know what I'm saying. I feel like today I was asleep. That's probably part of what put me to sleep is that it was about to rain, and I don't know what it is about rainy weather that make you sleepy. I am an Aries. I'm an Aries. What's yours? The lion, a Leo. That's what's up. I think that's my what is it called? Rising sign, a Leo. Oh, I missed one. Trying to get the little leaves that's draining energy from my plant off of here. Really, I'm not sure. Not exactly the patio. I'm chilling in the greenhouse, but I guess you could consider it a patio. It's right by the door. I'm just chilling in here in my greenhouse with my plants, checking on them, making sure they all right. I was trying to come out here and catch the rain, which is why I came on live so early, but I guess I missed it. I was just saying I like the sound of the rain when I'm in here because the rain, like, it's such a nice calming sound when the rain come down and then it start rolling off of the sides. It is so wonderful. I love it. That's what I'm doing with my Saturday. Well, this part of my Saturday. What you got going on? It is peaceful. It's all quiet and cool. Well, especially when the AC cut off. But I don't mind the sound of the AC. I can't say when I first started sitting out here, I ain't like it, but now I don't mind it. It's cool. It's just nice to be outside sometimes and just be one with nature. I like it. It's a vibe. I wish I was able to see more birds in the backyard, but it's cool. I was able to see what was I seen a cardinal and I forgot the name of the other bird the other day. They came in the backyard, so that was nice. I like birding. I can't wait until I get my bike fixed so I can start birding and go into the different parks and stuff in Houston. I love doing it. Last time I went on live and we saw a bluebird, a cardinal, and about two different species of ducks, and it was cool. But yeah, the rain stopped, so that explains why the lizards is coming out now because the rain is done. So they coming out of hiding. They, you know what I'm saying, trying to catch some sun and warm up a little bit. It's probably it looked like the sun is back out a little bit, and it's gonna be out until about 8. I don't know if I'm gonna be out here till 8. You said I look enclosed though. Yeah, cause I'm inside of like a hoop house greenhouse right now, and I'm all the way deep inside of it. So I am enclosed. Let me show you. It's like a greenhouse. It's like I got the door open though, but yeah, I'm sitting inside the greenhouse. I like hearing the rain. I like it when it rains because of that. I brought my umbrella out here just in case. You know what I'm saying? It ended up raining when I get ready to go back in the house, but I don't think so. It says it's not supposed to rain anymore. And I actually like it. You know, when it rains, you can hear the rain come down on the roof and then it slide down the sides. And somehow, some way, my plants on the inside end up getting a little rain too. You said it's a nice setup. Yeah, I like it. I had another one. My other greenhouse ended up falling apart. Like the last storm we had tore my like my little greenhouse up. But simultaneously I ended up getting this one, and I definitely prefer this one better. It's way bigger. My everything can fit inside of here except for my corn, my bean, and my beans. But that's cool because I feel like they prefer to be in the sun and outside. They need to be outside, especially my asparagus beans, because they are like, the ants love them and they keep bringing aphids over there. So I definitely don't want my asparagus beans in here with the rest of my plants because they would like, you know what I'm saying, bring an infestation to the whole garden. But you know what I'm saying, I am glad that most of my plants do in fact fit inside of here, like, and they're just doing just fine in here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's cool. Oh, my face look like it's getting happier. I like it. It's cool. But what y'all doing? What y'all got going on, yo? What's the weather like where y'all at? Yeah, I love my plants. Okay, I'm sitting here rubbing on them right now. While I do that throughout the whole live stream. I sit here and rub on. I feel like that's why they reaching over here. I had to put a stand over my peppers because they started leaning over in such a way. And even with the stand, my cayenne pepper plant still ended up reaching its, like, how do you say it? It's reaching over here. It's almost to my chair at this point. My basil is all in my seat, rubbing up on my leg. My cucumbers are coming. They all the way. The pot is down there and it's reaching all the way over here. It's almost to my chair. So I love my plants, and I guess they love me too. I like hanging out with them. Are you about to get on the grill? That's what's up. What you gonna grill? What you gonna put on there, yo? I haven't put forth effort in a while. The last time I grilled, I made some ribs, some burgers, and some sausage. I did good on the sausage. The ribs, when I put them on the grill, they was good. But when I tried them in, what is it, the air fryer, it was, so I feel like I more so need to tend to, like, you know what I'm saying, stick to the grill ribs. But I just, it takes so long, man. I don't like that. You have to, like, literally have them on there all day. But I got the sides down pat. I'm good at making some baked beans and some potato salad and double eggs and all that kind of stuff. But dang it, I'm trying to get a hand of getting the ribs and some ribs, some burgers, and some chicken. The burgers I did okay with. My son burgers was hitting. The sausages, they was alright. But the ribs, man, I gotta get that under. I gotta figure out the best way to cook some, to grill and to cook some ribs. I'm working on it. I feel like it's an art to cooking ribs. And you know what I'm saying? I guess hopefully and prayerfully God go bless me with a husband so I don't have to stress about it no more. And if not, you know what I'm saying, eventually I'm gonna figure out how to make them perfectly and I ain't gonna have to worry about having no husband no more. Either way, one or the other. Why I wanna say it like that. Because then it sounds like I just want a man, you know what I'm saying, just to cook me some ribs. I did marinate them. I marinated them. I put them in some I put all the seasonings on there. And you know what I'm saying? I left them to stay, get all together overnight, and they still just, I don't know what I did wrong. I think it's that, like, the first time I grilled them, they was good, but they weren't all the way to where I wanted them to be. I think I should have put them in the oven after I grilled them. And the second time, I put them in the air fryer, and I didn't like it at all. I felt like it was so wrong. So no, the next time I'll go do it. I will figure it out. But I feel like my Juneteenth barbecue was better than my July 4th barbecue. But the sides be hitting every time. I I for sure use, I love mustard because that's what I use to bind everything together. And if I have some on hand, I also use Italian seasoning to like let it marinate in that too. Add mustard, Italian seasoning, and then add the seasonings and rub it in and leave it to sit overnight. It wasn't the seasoning, it's just me trying to fix it, like get it right. Like, you know what I'm saying? The first time I cooked it and it was good. The second time I cooked it, it felt like it was burnt. It felt like it was like I left it in there too long, which was frustrating because I think I did the air fryer and then I put them in the oven. And my intent was to use the air fryer like a grill and then put them in the oven so that they could, you know what I'm saying, be fall off the bone. And it was a whole disaster. It really was. Now, the first time I just put them on a grill and I had them on a grill for a few hours, I think about three to 4 hours, and they was good. But at the same time, I feel like they weren't all the way. I wanted them to be like falling off the bone, and I couldn't get them right, and it really made me upset. So I tried again in the air fryer, and it wasn't right. It still wasn't right. The easiest way is to boil them first. Maybe I need to try that. I just feel like it just sounds so wrong. Being from Texas, I just feel like people would give me the side eye if I boil my ribs. I might have to try it out. Now, I ain't never seen my son father do that. Okay, off of my memory, I ain't never seen him throw no ribs in no water, yo. It'll be he. I know he will put them on the grill for a few hours and then he put them in the oven. But I cannot get my ribs right. I'm gonna have to ask him for advice or something because I gotta get it right. I gotta figure it out. But I want to figure out. I want to learn how to make the ribs, and I want to get the brisket right too. Thank you. You said you like my vibe, and you must subscribe. I'm trying to get it right. I'm working on it. But I want to get the ribs and the brisket all the way right. If I can do them perfectly, I'll be a happy camper. You know what I'm saying? I got the sausage. I know how to, you know what I'm saying, cook sausage. I know how to cook burgers and like hot dogs and stuff like that. But I definitely want to get my ribs right on the grill and then be able to put them in the oven and for them to be absolutely perfect. Maybe I need to broil them. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna watch all the videos the next time I get ready to barbecue and try to get it all the way right. You said those two meats they have to be cooked slow. That's what I'm realizing. A lot of people are saying that the temperature have to be right, and then they have to stay on there for several hours. Like most people that I see on videos cooking ribs or brisket, they like cooking for like 24 hours straight. I don't know how they do it, man. I don't know how y'all do it, man. Staying up all night, shaking on meat all day, and then wake up the next morning and be serving it. How, bro? I know y'all be tired. Uh, I would have to get one of them big money grills that, you know what I'm saying? One of the propane grills where you can set the temperature and, you know what I'm saying, it's going to do it on its own. I would have to invest in that, but I got to invest in a house first. So I can have a backyard to put it in, because getting a grill before I get a house, I feel like that is diabolical, even though I have a grill. But I got that when I had my trailer. And I, you know what I'm saying, it just came with me over here. But once I actually have my own house, I think then I'll be able to go ahead and invest in one of them Big Daddy grills that I can, like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know how I'm going to like propane, because, you know what I'm saying, I never ate propane like meat, you know what I'm saying? And even though Hank Hill say that it's the best way to grill your meat, I don't know if I'm going to like it that way. We'll have to see. I'm used to charcoal and, you know what I'm saying, the little wood chips. I know I had a barbecue at the second time I got married at our little recession. What is it called? Not recession. What is it called? After the wedding. Is it called a recession? The bride, ain't that what it's called? Anyways, we had a barbecue in front of the house and we gave out, you know what I'm saying, gave out meat to everybody that, you know what I'm saying, in the hood, to his friends and whatnot. It was so good. Hey, what's up, Q? It was so good. That was like really, really good. So I definitely, I don't know. Either I'm gonna have to learn how to barbecue, or I'm gonna have to marry somebody that know how to barbecue. One has to be one of something. Got to shake. Something got to work. Oh, my little lizard baby that came back over here. A reception, yeah. We had us a hood reception. We had us a hood reception. After we got married, we ain't even tell anybody that we got married. We went down to the courthouse, got married, and then came home and barbecued. And eventually we started telling people that we were married. And you know what I'm saying? At first they thought we was playing, like we was just hood married. We was like, nah, we went down to the courthouse. Oh man, I'm laughing because the story to it, but I can't say that out here, but it was so funny. Just getting inside was like, oh my goodness. And it wasn't him, it was me. Baby. But it was cool. That was a cool little reception. Hey, look, listen, baby, how you doing over there? You on the hunt? You looking for something to eat over there? Or is you relaxing after hunting? Both. I love the lizards. I do. I was just talking. I'm gonna have to get some. What are they called? I have some ceramic pots and some clay pots in the house that I don't use for plants because they don't have any drainage holes. I'm gonna bring them out here and just place them randomly in spots around the greenhouse for them to have a place to relax and chill. I love them, and the frogs too. They welcome. Now the wasps, I don't mind them coming in here during the day, but they cannot stay because I don't want no wasp nest in here. But I don't mind them coming through and enjoying the plants and whatnot because they helpful too. The bees too, they are helpful. Now once I have my own house, I might get into beekeeping. I think that might be one of my other little hobbies I might, spring into. But right now, I think this is good. We all right with this. I have a few other things I like to do. I like to bird watch, and I like to play pool. So I have a few hobbies, but I love gardening, and I love the little lizards and the little frogs that be out here that I end up hanging out with. They cool. I can tell they know I'm talking to them because she just looked at me when I said, "Hey, how's it going?" Another one. They starting to come out now. I guess the rain didn't stop, so they cooling up. Hey, what's up, Hannah? How you doing? All my little lizard friends starting to come out from their hiding spots. You said you don't rock with them. Which ones? The lizards or the frogs? You said good, good. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying hello to. It was raining, so I think they went and yes, it's cooling down. It's 85 degrees right now. It's perfect. It's like it's not too cold, but it's not too hot. I love it. But they did came out. I think they was hiding and chilling somewhere, and now they did came out of hiding and they starting to hunt again and move around. You said I got a stick too? Yeah, I do. I have a pink pool stick. You said brother-in-law? I'm confused. But yeah, I got a pink pool stick that I like to take when I go play pool. I didn't got to such an extent that I got used to my pool stick. And what bees and wasps. Oh, you don't like the bees and the wasps? I like them. They help with what is it called? They help with the dang, I forgot what it's called. I always forget the name of it. Hey, what's up? You in Longview, Texas? Ooh, that's a part of they pollinate. Thank you, Hannah. That's a part of Texas I never been to before. You said you need some lashes. That's what's up. I love me some lashes. I finally got my lashes on, y'all. I was so happy. I decided to do the eye that be giving me problems first, and then I did the other eye. Thank you, because I don't know why I always forget the word pollinate. And I know it's like, I know what it is, but I always forget the word that is the description of what it is. But yeah, they help the wasps and the bees. And sometimes flies too, even though flies are pests to me. But you know what I'm saying? We let them slide because they pollinate too in their own way. They help. And I think flies also eat aphids. I looked it up, but I'm gonna have to see if I can find somewhere out here that sells it. I can. I've been shooting pool since I was about 17, 18 years old. I love shooting pool. And I do got a stick. I'll go and get my stick. While y'all playing, I got a little pink pool stick that I don't know how to describe my pool stick, but I got a pool stick. I got I don't want to say it's custom because I bought it online, But I love my little pool stick. I got a carrying case. I bring my own chalk. The pool stick is pink, the case is pink, and the chalk is pink. I love shooting pool. Hey, what's up? Drinking. My day been cool. I'm cooling, chilling in the greenhouse, hanging out with my plants. And y'all, and I guess the different reptiles that are hanging out in the greenhouse. What you got going on? How your day been going? Now, I can't say I haven't did a vlog of me shooting pool in a long time. But I don't know. I feel like it might be a hard time. I guess I could, once I get my scooter going, I could possibly get my pool stick on my scooter, but you could. I love sitting out here and getting on my little live stream. It gives me the opportunity to talk with the people that are subscribed, meet new people, and then to hang out with my plants and just relax. You trying to see what gardeners you can catch. Yeah, I like sitting out in my garden and live streaming. I love it. Or doing vlogs too. But I really like, you know what I'm saying? I'll live stream and vlog about anything though. I just really haven't been going anywhere because one, my scooter is, you know what I'm saying, out of commission. And then two, my son been here for the summer. So for the most part, all of my live streams have been me in my garden and hanging out back here. But once he go back to school and I get my scooter back running, I'm probably gonna be live streaming, doing other things like playing pool. I'm probably gonna be out at bars and stuff like that. Now, when I'm out at bars or when I'm playing pool, it's either gonna be a vlog or it's gonna be a live stream on my Instagram because of the music. But I love it. It's fun. I like sharing my life with y'all. I don't know why. I just like it. It's cool. Which is wild because when I first started being an influencer, I was scared. Like shy. I'm super shy, and I was like incredibly scared to even talk on video. I would screw and chop up music and put it in the background. And then once I got over myself, I started doing voiceovers. And then after that, I got to where I could actually talk while being on camera. And then I started going live. It was a whole process for me because I am terribly shy. And a lot of people don't realize that. And they see me out in person and they feel like I'm being fake. But in reality, I'm not. I'm being myself. I'm just really shy. And you know what I'm saying? It was a long process for me to get to where I could literally just talk and be myself on camera. And I know with some people, it's nothing. Like, it's so easy for them. But for me, sometimes it can be hard because I am terribly shy. I really am. I am so bashful. You pick more green beans and process them and you dry some herbs. Oh, that's what's up. You say you're not shy. Well, you should do it. It'll probably be fun. You know what I'm saying? You never been? Man, I always been shy. It take me a while to get comfortable being around someone or a group of people before I can actually be myself. And even when it comes to like me going out and going places, like there was a club I used to hang out at all the time around the corner from my house. When I first started going there, I would go there. I would sit there for like the happy hour and I would leave at like 9. I wouldn't talk to nobody. I would sit in the corner in the back by myself. And you know what I'm saying? It took for people to start talking to me for me to actually come out of my shell. And you know what I'm saying? But I can't say to me, I feel like It is so badly that it makes me even more shy than I was in the first place. I feel like a shy person's worst nightmare is like when you actually do go out and you like actually start being sociable with other people, and then they actually start getting to know you and they don't like you. It's like, dang, I could have stayed, you know what I'm saying, in my little corner being quiet if it was just, what was the point? I didn't came out of my shell. You mean to tell me you don't even like me? Dang it. Most people don't realize that even though I love to go out and be around other people, a lot of times I will literally sit there by myself and just entertain my drink and just mind my business. It don't be a situation where I have to be a social butterfly in order for me to feel as if I am having fun. I can have fun just sitting by myself and being around other people that are having fun. And I don't know, I know some people don't understand that, but I guess that's the life of being an introvert. Oh man, you say you enjoy all humans, you just live in the woods and work remote and never go anywhere. I miss that about staying off grid. I feel you. I do miss, you know what I'm saying, kind of staying off grid sometimes because it's like, but at the same time, it's like that's the first time that I realized that I did in fact enjoy the reaction and interaction with other people. I feel like having my job kind of helped me because, you know, typically the locals would come there to get like little things that they needed, and you would get to interact with other people. But for the most part, when I had an off day or something like that, the only people I interacted with were the people that I live with, which was cool. But you know what I'm saying, I also loved it because I'm an introvert. So, you know what I'm saying, if I wanted to, I could have just, you know, stayed in the house all day and, you know what I'm saying, just been around the people that I was typically around, which was like, you know what I'm saying, my family, you know what I'm saying, my makeshift family that God blessed me with out there, which was cool too. But sometimes I would just get this itch to go and be social, and I would want to go to the city, and even if it was just to go out to eat, get a hotel room and be around other people in that way, it kind of like, I don't know, it was just weird. But I am naturally very shy and I'm kind of an introvert. So it's hard sometimes for me to be social. It is. It was a full blown process for me to get to the way that I am now, where I can literally sit on live for hours and just have conversations with any, you know what I'm saying, with anybody that come on here. But you know what I'm saying? It's fun now. I can't say I enjoy it. It's cool. But I am still shy. Now I haven't been able to travel the world per se. I've traveled around the US. It's still some places that I want to see and I want to travel. I want to see Italy. I want to see France. I want to see England. I want to go to certain parts of Africa. I want to see like where else? I would like to go to Turkey because I want to see the Noah's Ark. I want to go to Egypt and see the pyramids. I would like to go to it's different places that I want to travel to eventually. But for right now, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got my little traveling bug out for the year. I got my traveling out for the year. If I go anywhere, it'll be like once I get me a little vehicle, I might go like to Galveston or something like that. Just to relax and be able to be by the ocean and to see the beach or whatever. But I like going out there. I like being by the ocean and just hanging out. For the most part, I just set up. I have this whole little setup. I have my little cabana and I have my little chair and all that. And I like to sit on the side, you know what I'm saying, while my son play in the water and make friends. I typically sit down underneath the cabana and sip on whatever I got and relax. Typically, I like to get us a hotel room so we can stay the night and then go back out the next day and then head back. But We'll see. At the moment, I'm good. We did go out to the beach this year, so that's cool this summer. And we got to go out to Kima. So I don't know. We'll see. Whew. You said you've been living that way for 6 years? Man, that's a long time. But I also feel like that's cool. It's definitely a beauty to it. Yeah, I was just gonna say it's definitely a beauty to it. To living in the woods and living off the land, it's a beauty to that. Hey, what's up? What's your name? Bert. What's going on, Bert? And your husband is an introvert. That's typically how it goes. Introverts end up marrying people that are very sociable. I feel that way. I think every person I married was definitely way more sociable than I was. Like literally, me and my son father would travel and we would go out of town somewhere and he would see people that he knew all the way in other cities. My first husband was a social butterfly. My second husband was a social butterfly. Like I feel like I always end up with somebody that is entirely like super sociable and know all these people, and I'm just like, you went to China and Japan to study healthcare. That's cool. That's why, like, Japan is where I want to take my son. Well, that's where he wants to go. He wants to go to Disney World in Japan. So hopefully, by the time he get ready to graduate, I have, you know what I'm saying, a big bank Frank, and I can take him out there because that would be cool. That would be a nice graduation gift. I wish I could afford to take him now, but baby, it's several things I got to take care of. Thank you. Cucumber came back and started going back this way all over again. That's cool. Mm. So do you go out to the? Oh, so that means do y'all have a well? I bet y'all didn't even have to dig. If y'all do, I bet y'all didn't even have to dig that far. Did y'all like how far down did y'all have to go to get y'all well? Because if you live by a lake, the water is probably like right there. Are you watching otters have a family? That's cool. Hey, what's up? I'm doing okay. You said he doesn't want to see anyone or have anyone here. Your husband? Thank you. I think when I first had my son's father was kind of, he wasn't exactly like that. He didn't want my friends popping up at our house though. So he moved me all the way to the other side of town deliberately so they wouldn't be able to get to our house. A well in the septic. How many feet did y'all have to dig? Not far. I figured that if y'all got a river right there, it's probably like right there. Now, when I was staying off grid, they had to dig 50 feet below the ground in order to get they well going. I feel you. But yeah, they had to dig 50 feet underwater, underground in order to get their well to start going. It was like, I think they said about $10,000 to get their well and cash, yo. But they had one. At first, when they first moved out there, they had to haul their water, and then they eventually got their well, which I feel like it was cool. The water was hard though. It was like really full of minerals. Like I couldn't wash my hair with it or nothing like that, but it was like it was very resourceful to have the well, you know what I'm saying, to water the garden and you know what I'm saying, for other things that we need water for. But we had to use like several different, what do they call, water filters on it in order for us to be able to cook and eat with it, like use it for cooking and stuff like that. Whew. But it was cool. I miss it sometimes. Staying off grid was cool. It was like very peaceful being ducked off. And you know what I'm saying? Your neighbors being literally miles away. I still find that crazy. They like property was like the size of this neighborhood. He said he would rather just not do humans. I get it. Some people can be ruthless. Some people can be mean. And you know what I'm saying? They'll disturb your peace. So I understand where he coming from. That's kind of like what I was talking about when I said, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when I go out and I'm around other people, it takes a while before I am able to actually break out of my shell. So once I do break out of my shell and people are kind of like being nasty, being mean, or being kind of funny, it makes me not even want to socialize. It makes me want to go back into my little shell and you know, into my bubble and mind my little business. Yeah, animals in nature are much, they're very kind, you know what I'm saying, compared to how some people can be. Now, some people are very delightful, and there are some people that literally like, but it's good and bad in everybody. So that's the hardest thing, you know what I'm saying, is getting to a point to where you can understand that nobody is perfect. But you know what I'm saying? Some people can be very ruthless. They can be mean. And then there are some people that are just kind. And you know what I'm saying? They're just blissful to be around. And I guess part of my shyness probably comes through some of the trauma that I experienced as a child. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I do try to be sociable and to come out of my shell every now and again. I just hate it when I come out of my shell and people are just like, they make me want to go back to being alone. I can't stand that. You get it. I understand that. That's what makes y'all a good couple. The fact that you understand where he coming from and how he feels, and you respect his, you know what I'm saying, his feelings and his wishes. I understand that too. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't as far down as, because in the desert there was like no water. You know what I'm saying? Like the closest water I think they had was the I think it was like called the Blue Lake or the Blue. It was like this I forgot what it's called out there, and it's really famous because it's this it's like it's a water hole, I think, out by the desert, and it's like people go there to get like to heal. It's really nice. People go out there to heal. I went up there a few times and literally the water stays cold no matter how hot it gets. It's a few times that I went out there after we had worked on certain things, and it literally coming out of that water, my whole body, my knees and my ankles will feel so much better. Y'all have water filtration too? Yeah. I'm pretty sure at this point they didn't figure it out. I know around the time that I left, she had just got a dishwasher, and every time she would use it, she would show me how the water was so hard that the dishes came out dirtier than they were when they went in, and it would frustrate her. But I'm pretty sure they figured it out at this point. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I know it can be, man, it can be stressful. I'm glad that she warned me about the water being hard though, because she said when they first got that well, she was washing her hair with the water and it caused her hair to start falling out because the water was so hard. And I was like, oh, baby, we have to go to the city to wash our hair, or, you know what I'm saying, get water from like the gas station or something like that. You said the same. Yeah, you got to be careful with that hard water. That hard water will it'll mess up your dishes. It'll, you know what I'm saying, you got to be careful cooking with it. You got to make sure you boil it all the way, and then you got to be careful about, you can't wash your hair with it and stuff like that. But it is convenient, especially when you live in like an off-grid lifestyle, to have a well on your property so that you'll be able, you know what I'm saying, to actually like live. You know what I'm saying? I feel like most people don't even realize how much water you really consume until it's a situation. I know they said when they first moved out there, they would take those, what are that, those gallons, those big old jugs, and like have about 10 of them and take them up to the gas station, fill them up with water just so they could water the garden, which is a lot. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. I feel you. That's what's up. I know being a nurse can be hard. I was a nursing assistant for about 10 years. Now I can't do it no more because my knees and my ankles. But I used to love it. I used to love working in a nursing home and being there for my patients and just like hanging out with them, chilling. A lot of them sometimes would just want somebody to hang out with them. I remember I had this one patient that would constantly yell for help. And every time she would yell for help, you would go to the room and ask her, what's wrong? And she would be like, nothing. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody else would roll their eyes and leave. And I'd be like, you want somebody to come in here and hang out with you, huh? And she would be like, yes. And I just go in there and sit and watch TV with her so she'll stop yelling help. But she was so sweet. She had pictures of her life all over her wall, and we would be sitting there watching movies and just hanging out. She was just sweet as pie. You said how tall am I? I'm 5'4". She was sweet as pie. It's some of the best. You know what I'm saying? Going to a natural place. Even I feel like the beach will help too. Like, especially if it's a saltwater, like a saltwater beach, and just stick your feet or your legs or your whatever part of your body is hurting, just sit there for a while, and it naturally helps you feel better. You said orange color. The water is orange. It is literally. We can go without a lot of things, but we can't go without water. Yeah, the 5 gallon jugs. That's what they used to take out there to the gas station to get water. You said what year was I born? In 91? Sheesh. I feel that though. I feel like I could make that work. 400 square feet with no running water or an indoor toilet. Dang, man. I feel like after some of the things that I have experienced in my life, I could possibly make that work though. I was like my original plan when I first moved for 3 years. Sheesh. When I first moved off grid, my plan was to live in my van. Like it was to live in my truck, which is wild. Now I'm 35, which is wild because you love that you started as a CNA. That's what's up. I feel like CNAs that transition into being nurses make the best nurses ever. But because they understand every aspect of nursing on a different level. But what was I finna say? Yeah, I had this dream before I moved out there that I was gonna end up driving somewhere to this whole new town, and I was gonna meet someone, and he was gonna introduce me to Elohim, and he was gonna see that I was living in my truck, and he was gonna tell me I could park my truck in front of his house and come in the house, and I ended up like literally meeting the person that I had a dream about. And he did in fact tell me like why sleep in your truck, you cover the house. That literally happened. uh, it is. You said I'm one of the best streamers on YouTube Shorts. Thank you. Ooh, I feel you. Oh, I get what you said. Like it can turn. That's what It was like this. She showed me on her glasses, like on her wine glasses. It was giving like this. It had this white foam that was around like the glass, and she would end up having to take them out and rewash them all over again just to get them all the way clean. You said you there anyway. I feel you. And sometimes it's a situation where you just got to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what it is that you have to do to fix it. Because, you know, I feel like in reality, it is so beautiful to actually live out in nature. It is wonderful. And you know what I'm saying? Even though I don't believe that I'm going to move out of Houston again. But you know what I'm saying? I do want to stay kind of like on the outskirts. I want to definitely stay in an area where I can be kind of like in nature, but not all the way. I like being in the city a little bit. I feel you. You said I'm younger than you. I don't feel that young no more. I feel like I'm starting to get old. I definitely don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to try to hang out with people my own age, though. You were born in 85, hey. But I think you a millennial too then. Are you, I don't know. Is it 85 or 86? You almost 41? Yeah. But it is, you know what I'm saying, the reality. I'm getting older. And I feel like now my wants and everything. I remember when I was in my 20s, what I desired and what I wanted was to have an apartment on Westheimer and be in the middle of the city. And now I desire to have like a little house, a little country house on the outskirts of the city, where if I want to go out, I can still, you know what I'm saying, drive to the city and go out, but simultaneously not all the way in the middle of everything that's going on. Oh my goodness. I cannot imagine. See, what I was saying, we was staying in a trailer. We had us a little, it was a one bedroom, one bathroom trailer, and it was cool. It was kind of similar to the one that I had for me and my son, except it didn't have the extra room. Like in my trailer, there was a room for my son. And in the trailer that I stayed in off grid, it was kind of just like the bedroom. It was a little bit bigger than my bedroom was. And then the restroom was right next to it. We had the same size kitchen and the restroom was the same size, low key. Well, the shower was different. We had a shower in my trailer. Me and my son had like a little bathtub shower combo, and then his bedroom with bunks in the back. But which I picked that one specifically because his room not only had the bunk beds, he had 4 different beds that he could bounce from. He had his own closet. He had an area where I could put his TV, and then he had like a curtain type door. So if he wanted to, he can put the curtain down and be in his room and have his own space. And that was very important to me. But the trailer that I stayed in off grid, we had a really big living room space. And we had this huge window at the end of the trailer, kind of like the door of my greenhouse. And you could literally just sit there in the little rocking chair and see all the hills and like the little valleys and like the cactuses and all the, I loved it. I absolutely loved sitting right there. It was awesome. You said I deserve more views on my lives. It's cool. I feel like it'll eventually get there. You said different strokes for different folks. I feel you. Man, I know that's tough. See, I don't feel like I ain't ever have to do the outhouse type thing. Now, when I was in my van and when I was staying in my truck, though, But typically I would end up parking at like either a truck, like what are they called? The truck parks, or like the gas stations that have like overnight parking. So I could just go inside and, you know what I'm saying, use the restroom if I needed to, and shower and all of that, and then come outside to my truck and go to sleep. I had the back of it built out. I had a bed in there. I had a whole little kitchen set up. It was cool. You said you 41 and you feel amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome. I hope I'm in that vibe when I turn 41, y'all. I hope I'm able to be in the energy of feeling, you know what I'm saying, awesome, still feeling like I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm in my, you know, able to do things and not just like all the way just. And I've had a rough year, and I've had a lot of people deliberately go out of their way to try to make me as miserable as possible. But I just feel like I keep going. I'm trying to keep it pushing and carry on. That's the end of my beer. But I try to keep it pushing and keep it moving and just enjoy life, yo. Hey, what's up, Levon? I'm doing all right. How you doing? They nice. They cool. It's just the trailer parks that I had a problem with. The trailer was fine. The trailer park was the nightmare. If I could find a trailer park with nice people, then I wouldn't mind getting another trailer. But until that happens, I'm probably just gonna aspire to get a house. That's what I'm finna shoot for this time. Try to put forth effort to get me a little house. You all right as well? That's what's up. I'm gonna try to get me a little house. I'm gonna have to get my credits together, get my money right. You said the coyotes are howling right now. Oh, do y'all have dogs to keep the coyotes away? Thank you. Thank you. I'm really kind of not tripping. I don't mind even having a tiny house, but I know as far as the laws in Texas, for the most part, you can't have a tiny house on the property unless there's a main house. So I might as well just, you know what I'm saying, get an actual house. At that point, ain't no point, you know what I'm saying? So I guess that's my next little goal, get my money together and buy me some property and give me a little house. Either give me a house put on there or give me a property with a house already there. Regardless if it's a fixer upper or what. That's what's up. That sounds fun. I understand. That sounds like so much fun. Now we didn't really, well, I don't know, they might be doing it now because I know they installed a firewood like burning heater into their actual house. So they might be on that now. But when I was staying out there, we had a heater in our trailer, so we didn't actually need to cut firewood. However, I did experience cutting down trees. Really, they were overgrown juniper bushes, but they were so big that they were kind of like trees. So we would end up going out there having to cut them and uproot them if we wanted to put something there. I understand. Now you don't have to worry about going to somebody to get, like, you know what I'm saying, meat. You don't have to worry about really going to the grocery store for most of. That's what's up. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that level though. It's a few things that I do want to do. Obviously, I love gardening, and I want to have some chickens. I want a chicken coop, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do everything, especially by myself. Now, if I'm married or if I have somebody, then maybe it'll be a little different. We might be able to do a tad bit more. But me by myself, baby, that's tough. You know what I'm saying? I do, however, love fishing and you know what I'm saying, and hunting and stuff like that. It's fun. It's a good time. Sadly, I didn't get to go while I was staying off grid, but for the most part, they did have some hunting out there. They had elks. You said once again it was the humans, what they cause the stress. I feel like sometimes it be like that. That's why I want to stay on the outskirts or like in a little town or something. So I don't have to deal with, you know what I'm saying? If I want to be by myself and not interact with anybody, I can. But at the same time, it also depends on how my money is looking at the time when I'm ready to move and to where I'm gonna end up moving to. Y'all have two Jack Russells. That's what's up. And y'all have eyes on y'all dogs all the time. Man, I feel you. Like you do have to be careful about the dogs, man. I remember a few times the dogs got loose and they, you know what I'm saying, left outside the property and they had to go around looking for them and chase them down. But the dogs are helpful because they will keep the coyotes away, especially because the coyotes be trying to come and take the chickens. I feel you. Baby, but I do know some places, it's some areas where they are okay with you having a trailer. They're okay with you having a tiny home, but they have requirements where you have to have a main house. And if you don't have a main house, you have to be preparing to build a main house. And at that point, you might as well just have like what's the point of, you know what I'm saying, wasting money on a tiny home or the trailer because they can be so expensive, you might as well just get a house. So that's what, you know what I'm saying, I be thinking about. It's no point. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Yep. And that's another thing about it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the trailer was cool, even though it was hot. But we had to keep the AC running so much. I can't stunt. If I was to have a trailer, I prefer to stay in a trailer park than to stay on my own property because I would definitely have to have. Dang, I'm gonna have to end my live. My phone going about to go dead. But I would definitely have to be somewhere where I can have my AC because man, it gets so hot out here that sometimes a fan ain't gonna just do it. You haven't bought groceries in 2 months. Ooh, they doing all right. Thank you for asking. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna have to do. My phone is going dead. Your man is older than you and he taught you all of that. That's what's up. That's good. That's not a bad thing that he taught you everything, yo. The chainsaw and the honey. Yeah. That's kind of like how I learned how to cut down trees and all that through the people that I was living with. They had to teach me that. But I am happy and grateful that now I know, you know what I'm saying? Because if I have my own property in the future, I'll be able to already know if I need to cut down a tree, I know how to do it. If I need to build something out of brick, now you said you just making it here, now I gotta go. Sorry. Yo, the humans are the reason I left my trailer. Otherwise, I would have been still there, you know what I'm saying? Peaceful and trying to maintain and mind my business. But because people are so wicked, you know what I'm saying? I had to, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I can't stunt, even though, you know, it sucks that they basically kind of ran me out of my house. At the same time, I don't want to stay around people that are hateful like that. So it is what it is. Hold on, let me open the door and sit this down. It is what it is. I don't want to stay around people that are hateful and nasty. I can't stunt. That's why I ended up leaving to go to Louisiana, because I was freaked out by, you know what I'm saying, some people over here really cause somebody being all weird on my camera, and it really just ran me out of Houston. I was like, nah, bro, I don't like that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. What's up, baby boy? Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all see my baby. I love you guys to bits and pieces. Deuces.